Heaven's California.
Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another FIFA 18 Road to Glory episode, and today we're going to be talking all about the team of the season and when to sell your players and when you shouldn't sell your players. Now, if you do want to find out a little bit more about team of the season and investments to make and not to make and what's going to happen and what's not going to happen, then I would highly recommend going to subscribe to a YouTuber called Run the Foot Market. It's a guy called Nick. He's very helpful. He explains a lot of things, and I was watching one of these videos today, and it was all about the past team of the week. Now, as you can see, I haven't done a video in a long time, and my coin total has gone down because I did go ahead and upgrade my teams quite highly. Now, what you're going to want to do is all these players down here, non-rare players, possibly might go down. Okay, what you got to think of is, will these players get a team of the season? Now, I would guess the team of the season. I would not guess any of these guys would get into team of the. Well, I don't know about the right back. Carl Walker might do, but team of the season is a bit dodgy. Because, especially with centre-backs, I don't think David Luiz or Eric Bailly will get one. But will their price go down? Because what team of the season is going to do, it's not just going to drive player prices down. It's going to drive some player prices down, regardless if any of these guys get a team of the season or not. Because the demand for that player will go down. Okay, team of the season this year will be a lot cheaper than it has been previous years. I think mainly because there aren't as many people on the game this year with a lot of coins, because there aren't that many. That isn't that many people playing the game this year anyway, and I think a lot of people will have a lot less coins than they usually do, because people have been quite unsure with trading and stuff. Now, what you're going to want to do is you can have a look at some of your players here, and I might actually go over to the FUT bin and have a look at some of these guys in a minute. But I got a guy here like David De Gea. Now, I bought him for 129,000 coins, and that was 2 days ago, I think. And we're going to go over now. There aren't that many things in the market, but we can still have a look regardless. And I'm going to have a look at David De Gea, and I'm going to go and put his max price to 129,000 coins. So where's the 129,000 coins? And I'm going to search. There's nothing there for 129,000. Anything there for 140,000? Okay, so his price is currently at 132k. Now, I might have picked my one up for quite cheap. So what I'd then go and do, I'd actually have a look and stick one of these De Geas, the cheapest one on the market right now, which looks like to be 131k there. Okay, so 131,000 coins is the cheapest one on the market. So I'd actually just add him to my transfer targets. And I'd then pop over to FUTBin and have a look at some more things in depthly. Alright then, so we're going to pop over to FUTBin right here. And we're going to have a look at the general thing of David De Gea's price range here. And we're actually going to compare it to the top team. Did David De Gea get a team of this season last year? I think he probably should have done. If he didn't, I'd be surprised. So we're going to have a look. We're going to go over to David De Gea, not De Gea, David De Gea here. He's got a team of the year, but we want to have a look at his normal 90 rated card. And we just want to have a look at what his price is currently going for. So at the moment, FUTBin is saying, it should be saying 131,000 coins. If it has updated itself properly, which I doubt it has. But we'll have a look. Is it going to load or is it not? It keeps going up and down. Stop. Stop with this whole up and down a lot. Okay, yeah, so 130,000 coins is about right. So we want to get rid of PC. We don't want PC. No, and we don't want PlayStation. We want Xbox right here. We're going to go to all. And we're going to have a look at his price. So when he first came around in the game, he was at... What was that? That is 147,000 coins. So his price, David De Gea, really hasn't changed too much at all. There were times where he was a little more expensive. Then, as you can see, when Team of the Season was up, He was all the way down at 170,000 coins. When was Team of the Season? Or Team of the Year, sorry. Let's have a look. Let's go to FIFA 18 Team of the Weeks. We'll go over to that. And this is how you can really start to make some serious coins over these amount of periods of time, because what you don't want to do, you don't want to leave yourself with these. Yes, you might be down a bit of a team later on, but what you don't want to do is really leave yourself in a situation where David De Gea over Team of the Season might drop to 100k, and you could have sold him at 130 and picked him up at 100, giving yourself a bit of a profit there. You don't really want that to happen. So I'm going to go all the way and find Team of the Year. So Team of the Year was the 17th. But remember, would it have been the goalkeeper straight away, or was it the forwards? I don't think the goalkeeper came out until a few days later. Let's see, the 17th. Actually, no, it was about that. Look, the 17th there, and he actually went up in price. On the around there. Now I'm guessing he went up in price because I'm guessing because he was out of packs, and then he went back down again. And you know, he's dropped before to 164. You know, down here he was at 123, and now he's at 131k. So you know, he was at 214. You could have picked him up at, where was it? He was around here. You could have picked him up in January at about 176k, sold him back on at about, after it, about 195, and made yourself some profit. If you didn't want to sell him back on, then again, you would have just made yourself profit anyway by selling him and picking him up. But whether much will happen to David De Gea, I am not quite sure. You know, you can check his 91. His 91 is at 162k. I'm not sure if much will happen to his base cards. The only reason for that is they're actually pretty cheap right now anyway. You know, he's always been at, basically, you know, he came in as the upgrade at 300k, and he's dropped all the way back down, and now he's back at, you know, 20k more. You can get yourself a 91 rated David De Gea. But let's have a look at his Team of the Year, because his Team of the Year will probably be the most expensive De Gea card throughout all of FIFA. The reason being, his Team of the Season won't be higher than 97 overall. The card will never get higher than its Team of the Year, I don't think. Now let's go to all here. Let's see if his price has been dropping off. He came about, then he was 1 million coins, and then he dropped all the way down to 900k. He's been at 900k, and now he's starting to slowly fall off. He's starting to slowly fall off. 872k, and now they're saying he's at 857k, which it surprised me a little bit. You know, I'd keep my eye on that going up to Team of the Season. We're expecting Team of the Season in about 2 to 3 weeks' time. You can check his other cards. Look, he's got a 94 rated card. Is the price on the 94 rated going to do much? He is at 560 there. Is this card going down in price much? Because I would definitely expect him to be going down. You know, he's at 580. Again, the David De Gea has maintained a price for a lot of the time. But we're actually going to compare it to what he was at last year. So let's open up another tab here. Let's go FIFA 17. Let's go FIFA 17 players. We'll open that in a new tab here. Now, what we want to have a look at, we want to go positions. If it eventually pops up, yeah, positions, goalkeeper. And we want to have a look at this here. So he did get a Team of the Season. You know, he was at 95 overall. Now, we want to have a look. We want to pick up this Team of the Season, David De Gea. Now, I don't think Team of the Season, David De Gea, will be... I would expect his rating to be about that, 95 overall. Now, I would very much expect for him to be a little more expensive than that. You know, the game kind of fell off. When was Team of the Season last year? I think it was about... When Team of the Season stopped, he fell in price. and I'm not really too sure why. Let's have a look. FUT 17 Team of the Week. So here we go. Let's open that link in a new tab. So when did he fall off in price? He fell off in price in about middle of June, about the 22nd, 21st of June. Now I'm guessing this is for a reason. Players don't just fall off in price like that for no reason. So that's June there. That was the Russian League Team of the Week. Yeah, so that is when basically Team of the Week just dropped. It went down. Or Team of the Season, there was no more Team of the Seasons. I'm not too sure why it went down like that. If I'm being honest with you, I'm not really too sure. But what we don't want to have a look at that. We want to have a look at if his. I mean, he only got one card last year. He only got a 90 rated card and only got a 95 rated card. But say this is David De Gea here. Now the Premier League Team of the Season came out in. It's one of the first ones to come out. So that was the Russian League, Ligue 1, Super League, Alger League, Bundes, Pro League, Eredivisie. Here we go. So it came out on the 18th of May. Now, Team of the Season will hopefully be a little bit earlier this year because of the World Cup. So the 16th of May, or was that the 18th? No, 18th of May is when the David De Gea Team of the Season would have come out. So we're going to have a look at September 2016. We want the 18th of May. Here it is here, look. 18th of May. He was down at 51,000 coins. You waited until the Premier League Team of the Season went out. He was back at 73,000 coins. And he fell a bit short than that when obviously the market crashed completely. You know, the market will crash. It's just when, you know, when do you sell him up? You know, that was when he was at his lowest. If you sold him maybe a week before, so that'd be the 11th, you could have said he was low. That was when a week before, that's when the market is like, that's the pre-crash. That would also be a pre-crash there. So if you sold him about a month before, you would have sold him at a good 80, 90,000 coins. Now, this isn't quite a month before, but it could be a month before Team of the Season. So that's a risk. Do you want to take? Do you want to say, you know, I'm going to sell this David De Gea, or do you want to say, I'm going to wait and see if his price does indeed crash? His price will crash, but, you know, I'm not using this Team of the Season to go and buy players and make more money off them. I'm using it to make sure I don't lose a crap ton of coins on my players. You know, I might do some investing, I might not. I just don't really want to risk coins that I don't know what I'm doing that with. So I may even end up selling every single person in my team here. Let me just pull up the Ultimate Team again. Yeah, so that is basically what I'm going to be doing with a lot of my players here. You know, I know that I bought these players about a week ago, and I can test the waters with some of them to see how much they may or may not be going for. You know, Eric Bailly here, 7.9k for Eric Bailly. We'll go and have a look at Eric Bailly and see if he's actually gone down in price or not. I don't think we'll see any major price drops yet. You know, I just don't see it happening. You know, we bought ours for what, 7.9k, so it's running for 6.2, 7.2, 8.2. Yeah, so he's about the same. They're all about saying the same, but we don't want to have a look at the base cards. That is really annoying me. I downloaded some stupid app on there, and it's just pissing the hell off at me. We want to have a look at maybe a player that might be in line to get a Team of the Season, and one that might be in line to get the Team of the Season in this team would possibly be Nemanja Matic for a consistent guy. Raheem Sterling has been very good on that wing there. I don't think Rashford will get one. I don't think Rooney, he definitely won't get one. Wilson won't get one. Jesus, I don't think he will, just because he's been injured for a bit of a time. So we're going to have a look at this Nemanja Matic. Now, we bought our Nemanja Matic for 91,000 coins. And I'm guessing he would have gone down because, you know, he's a a little bit of an older card now. You know, he's about a month old. So we're going to have a look at Nemanja Matic. Here we go. We want his special card, and let's just have a look and see how much he's going for. So we bought ours for 90,000 coins. So, for God's sake, 90,000 coins. He's at 86, 88, 85. So what I'd actually have a look and do is add that to the transfer list, and have a look how much he's going for. Now I'm going to sell him off. I'm going to sell him off now, and I'd recommend if you have any in-form players here that, you know, maybe you didn't have last year. I mean, there's a lot of players that will probably fall off in price after the team of the season anyway. You know, after the team of the season is done with, a lot of players will fall off. You know, I could take any player here and he would probably fall off. Let's have a look at a player that maybe didn't get team of the season last year but had a few informs. Did Sterling have any informs last year? He did. If this is the right one. That's FIFA 18. I don't want FIFA 18 really. I want FIFA 17. FIFA 7. Oh, God's sake. I don't know why that's come up with that there. Players. I'm going to have a look here. You won't be able to see this, what I'm doing here, but I will be having a look at a certain man called Raheem the Dream Sterling. We're going to go to Premier League. We're going to have a look at clubs. If it will load, that'd be really, really good. Thank you very much. We want Manchester City. I'm going to have a look for a man. What was he last year? Was he a right winger? I think he may have been. But he's got to be on this list somewhere. Now, there's going to be... I mean, Manchester City last year was dominated by a lot of that. International Man of the Match, Company. Company didn't get one. I wanted to have a look at Sterling. Here we go. Sterling from FIFA 17. Now, he didn't have much at all, unfortunately. He only had an 82 rated, and then he had an 82 rated there. So Sterling isn't the best example. Maybe a player like Vincent Kompany, because he didn't get into the team of the week or the team of the season, but he did have an inform. He had an 86 rated inform CDM, which was quite nice to use. So we'll have a look at this Yaya Toure here. Now he was at 65,000 coins. We'll have a look at all. So he was about. He actually got his inform late November, and he came out and he was at about 308k. And then in May, he fell. He kept falling, kept falling, kept falling. May. May here. So he was at 105k, and then he fell. A week later, you could get him for 90k. So you know what? I think with your informs, regardless of them, I would just get rid of them, because I think you'll make coins back on them. I wouldn't risk it. It's difficult to say, because if you can afford to play without them, then go ahead and get rid of them, because I wouldn't want you to lose coins. You know, if you can see a player is starting to fall already, I'll go over to my search list right now, and I'll have a look at some of these players here. Let's just go for this Sterling over here, an 87 rated Sterling that we've got in our team. Now I think Sterling is probably in shout for getting a team of the season. He's had a very good season this year. A lot of nice special cards. One of the best right mids in the league right now. And I don't think his price has done too much. You know, what are we in now? We're on April. You know, if you sold him early March when he came out, or actually no, he came out in early December. This 87 rated Sterling. But you know, early March you could sell him for 285k. Now we're going down. He's at about 177k. But that was probably because he got his team of the group stage and the demand for this one went down. When a demand goes down for a player, his price will fall. And I think a demand for a lot of these guys will fall. You know, a player like Informed Jesus, a better team of the season version of a striker might come out, so his price will definitely fall. This Kyle Walker here, will there be a lot of demand for Kyle Walker? I do not know. He's currently at 16.5k. That's what we bought ours for. He's currently at about the same, you know, 16,000 coins. But what I would do is I'd get this one here for 16,000 coins, and I'll keep an eye on him. I'll keep an eye on a player like Kyle Walker, because if I see Kyle Walker starting to go down, I will get rid of him. But all of these guys here, all these 5 informs, I'm going to get rid of them. This Inform Mertens right here, the 89 rated one, again, a good shout for a team of the season. I'd get rid of him. Perisic, good shout for team of the season. I'd get rid. Immobile, good shout for team of the season. Get rid. Not too sure about Koulibaly or Khedira or the Felipe Anderson. Alexandra, very good left back. Will he be in contention for team of the season? Quite possibly. I don't know what his price is currently sat at. We got ours for 39. He's currently at 36. So again, I'd add him to the transfer list. I'll probably even sell him as well. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a statement right now. Anything in the club that's worth your value and you don't want to lose coins on, I'd get rid of it. I'd sell it. Okay, anything in the club that's worth a considerable amount of the coins, sell it and buy it back during team of the season. At some point, your player will go down in price. But what you want to have a look at, you want to make sure when you do sell them, have all of your cards that you want to buy back in your transfer list and keep an eye on their price each day. Have a notepad or put it on your phone. Take a note of their price and see what their price is going for. You know, go on FUTBin, have a look how much their price is going for. And it's a gamble. When they're at their lowest, when you're making a profit back on them, do you go through that day or do you wait another day? They might go down a bit more. I don't know. But I think we're just going to... You might just beat the pre-hype. I wouldn't panic sell. Okay, I wouldn't say we're in a position to panic sell anything right now. For the main reason being, I don't think Team of the Season will be hella expensive. So the price of these will probably not drive down as much. But I think you will pick them up and the demand for them will be less. So when the demand is less, all you got to do is get rid and hope that, you know, you get rid of them. You do something, you know, get rid of them. Make sure they're off of your books. And then buy them back during Team of the Season. You know, I made a mistake during... Well, I didn't really make a mistake during... Well, maybe I did during Team of the Year. I could have sold all my players. But a lot of these guys will probably be gone by this time tomorrow. You know, a player like Handanovic, maybe I would get rid of him. You know, he's at 39,000 coins right now. I don't know how much he's currently at. 39k. I see another one, 39k there. 39.5, 39.5, 39.5, 39.5, 39.25. You know, his price might be starting to come down a little bit. 39, 40 there, 39. We're seeing a few more 39s in the market than I did when I picked him up. So maybe then I would go, you know what, I want to keep an eye on this Handanovic. So I'm going to go and say this 39.75k, I'm actually going to add into the transfer targets. Now, I wasn't planning to get rid of these cards until the daily knockout tournament, or until the FUT swap deals had stopped. But the FUT swap deals don't really interest me that much. I don't really think a player that I have is going to help me that much. So, or the players that it offers will help my teams that much. So, at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is, your informs, get rid of them if you want to. You know, if you don't want to risk losing coins, get rid. You know, look, this is Rashford is already at 136k. You know, there aren't that many of him on the market. 134,000 coins is what he's at. Do I want to lose any more than that? No. There aren't that many of them from the market, so the demand will go down. Okay, at the moment, the demand for this Rashford is quite high, because he's one of the mid to high budget left wings that is very good. You know, you look at that card, he's got a very good card. I'm expecting that card could even go anywhere down to 100k, depending on who gets the team of the season on the left mid. I'm not too sure who will get the team of the season on the left mid. You know, a guy like Callum Wilson, we bought him for 61k, maybe he'll go down to 50k. You're making yourself back some good amount of coins. So that is what we're all going to be covering for today, guys. If you did enjoy, remember to smash a like on the video. Let me know down below if there's any players that you're a little bit unsure of. All I can say is keep an eye on their price. If you're not sure you want to sell them, don't. Okay? But keep an eye on their price. If you can see their price starting to go down, then definitely sell them. Because once a player's price goes down, unless there's a demand for that player, really, I would presume that it will keep going down until it bottoms out, and then it will start coming back up again. So unless you really don't want to sell your players, then don't. But if you don't want to lose any coins on them, then I definitely would. So if you want anything more clarification, you know, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or Snapchat. Send me a message on there, or put it in the comment section. I'll be sure to reply to your comment. If you're new around here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Turn on them notifications. Thank you all for watching. I've been David. Peace out. Goodbye.